Victor Rookwood is dead. He confronted me as I left Ollivanders with the Keeper's wand. I had to defend myself.
Godric's heart. Are you all right? I know you're well able to defend yourself. I've seen it often enough. But Rookwood himself...
He destroyed so many lives and he wouldn't have stopped. I'm glad I was able to put an end to him.
You're right. He wouldn't have stopped. You did what you had to do. The wizarding community owes you a great debt.
Thank you for saying so, Professor. I'm ready for what's next.
All right, then. The Keepers have been waiting.
You have completed all of our trials, and you have done so under circumstances even I did not foresee. You understand now why all of this was necessary. The portkey, the vault, the locket, the book, the trials. To ensure that one with the ability you and I share would make the same choice that San, Neve, Charles, and I did.
Now that you have witnessed my memory, you understand all that is at stake. Not everyone is what they seem.
As you know, light does not exist without shadow, nor shadow without light. Simply because you can eliminate darkness does not always mean that you should.
Even the most well-meaning and competent amongst us cannot possibly know the consequences of manipulating what should be beyond our reach.
What lies in the repository must never be released. Resist the temptation to destroy or control it. The magic that you have so carefully honed must now be used only to protect the secret we keep. You have the wand. You will know when to wield it. We leave our legacy in your hands.
Astonishing.
That must be the way to the repository.
We can only hope that we're not...
I should hope that the enchantments protecting the castle would protect against an incursion from below.
I fear they may not. Although, if they don't now, I can assure you they will in the future.
Were you able to reach Professor Weasley?
I was. Hopefully she and the others will arrive soon. They know where to find the door through which we entered. Let's go. If his loyalists are here, he cannot be far behind.
You and I have faced worse, Professor.
Search the area. Must be here somewhere.
We must be getting closer.
Renrook will be pleased with our... Expose one less more. You won't stop me. Till spells glance off of me. Not you don't know who you're playing with. That was meant for me.
trial stands between us and him. We need to move it.
I shall handle it. One moment. Let's go.
Professor, that wall, that's the way forward.
Very perceptive, my young friend. It worked. Let's go. Lumos! Ranrock must be getting closer to finding the repository.
I fear you're right, Professor. There's nothing we can do but keep searching.
Lumos! Listen, more goblins up ahead.
What? It's the student, and I'm Professor.
Fools of a feather. No! Let's get this over with.
I shall avenge your death. You don't see me with the
Let you see that? One less human to wonder. You against Red Rose Army. I won't rest. Dead. You always had a lucky shot. Think you're clever?
These tunnels haven't brought us much luck so far.
Petrificus totalis! We're getting closer, Professor. That way.
The goblins have somehow evaded the castle's defensive charms.
Steer them this way! We shall make quick work of them!
They got this.
We're in the thick of it now. So these beasts is in charge. We're fighting made it.
I'm relieved we got here before Ranrock.
I can't believe this is it. The repository has been under the castle for hundreds of years.
Think of all the pain that created it. This is what Miriam, George, your friend Lodgok, and countless others died for. Miriam believed this forgotten magic could be used for such good. But she did not know the risks. She did not see what the Keepers have shown you. What Isadora showed you. You are now the Keeper of whatever power it holds. What do you intend to do with it?
I plan to leave the repository as it is.
I'm pleased to hear that. I've been thinking.
What is it, Professor?
I spent all year trying to keep our journey a secret from everyone, including Professor Weasley. But now I wonder if I should have shared it with her, and the others, sooner. Trusted them more. The Keepers wanted this secret to be locked away forever. How long will you keep it?
The Keepers were right. The risk of using this magic is too dangerous. It is my responsibility alone to keep it safe.
I understand, but you are not entirely alone. I will do all I can to help you.
The arrogance of wizard kind. Goblins built this repository. It belongs to us.
Enough, Ranrock. It was never yours.
I've been wanting to play with this.
Miriam's wand.
If she'd simply handed over the container, all of this could have been avoided. Foolish, self-important witch. Seems you're two of a kind. She didn't know when to give up either.
forever, Randolph.
Give up now. I might ensure that your death is swift.
young friend. The wizarding world could not be in more capable hands.
Professor Eleazar Fig. I dare say he was a beloved professor to many of you, certainly a long-standing colleague to his peers. A famed adventurer and seeker of knowledge, he built a reputation charging into the unknown, brazenly disregarding both discretion and safety, providing perhaps a rather unfortunate lesson for us all. His devotion to adventure was rivaled only by his dedication to Hogwarts. And of course, to his wife, Miriam, whom we lost much too soon as well. Yeah.
Professor Fig represented the best of all of us. He could be deviously clever, possessed a brilliantly inquisitive mind, and was the most loyal of friends. But perhaps it was his remarkable courage, for which we will all be forever indebted to him. If not for Professor Fig, well, I can say with confidence that if not for him, many of us, let alone Hogwarts, would not be here today. Those that knew him best will agree that we must now honor him as only Hogwarts can, by wisely, resourcefully, justly, and bravely facing all that lies ahead.
To Professor Fig!
Can't believe we lost Fig. I didn't know him as well as you did, but I know he was a good man. Glad Weasley spoke for him. She honored him well. Fig will be well remembered.
Sebastian, there's something you should know. It's to do with Victor Rookwood.
I heard a rumor that he confronted you outside of Ollivander's. Sounds as if you faced quite a fight.
The rumors are true, and I did, but it's not that. Just before Rookwood attacked, he uttered something familiar. The same words Anne heard before she was cursed. Children should be seen and not heard.
Wait, what are you saying?
It wasn't one of Ranrock's loyalists who cursed Anne. It was Rookwood. It was Rookwood all along.
This can't be. It was the loyalists. It's always been them. The night Anne was cursed, all she saw were goblins.
Once Rookwood allied with Ranrock, Isadora's estate became of interest to them both. That's why Rookwood was there the night Anne was cursed. He was working with Ranrock. When he saw your sister, well, he didn't want anyone to know.
So he cursed her. And she's never been the same. So cruel. Rookwood deserved what he got. Thank you for telling me. It wasn't a goblin. I suppose I owe you an apology. All this time I thought goblins were the enemy. But it was never that simple. I have a lot to think about. Let's speak again soon.
Revelio.
transferring you both back.
Revelio.
Not someone who's trying to pass through. Be careful.
Awful when they ask you a question, those lovely little faces. I'll just die. If someone gets struck by a cursed broom, we do hope it's you.
Revelio.
142 staircases.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
To work for the ministry. Or Wonder Witch. I wish they'd let Ronan teach the entire curriculum. Charms is the
Hello, Adelaide. How are you and your uncle doing?
Very well, thanks to you. The more I learn about Ranrock's foul lot, the more astounded I am that my uncle survived. I looked back over his old owls and noticed that they included pertinent details about his rare metal deposits. I believe that Ranrock's fiends were after those deposits and that they needed my uncle's knowledge. He was willingly going to rot away in that cell to keep me safe.
It was nothing at all, Adelaide. I'm just glad your uncle's safe.
So am I. Seeing him again was such a relief. I told him that he must remain vigilant from now on. I, for one, can't help but look over my shoulder now whenever I leave the castle grounds.
I'd die of embarrassment if my mother taught at Hogwarts.
Revelio.
Latin managers.
By all accounts, Hogwarts would be lost without you.
Professor Weasley? You wanted to see me?
I did. We haven't had a chance to speak since I know you were quite close with Professor Fig.
Hogwarts won't be the same without him.
No, it won't. But I can assure you that he would want us to press on, and that he would rest easy knowing that the future of the wizarding world is in hands like yours.
Thank you, Professor.
You've had quite a year, both inside and outside of Hogwarts. I've heard all sorts of rumors. You've ridden a graphorn, befriended a goblin, rescued hippogriffs, even somehow ingratiated yourself with the Headless Hunt.
How did you...
It's harder to keep secrets around here than one might suspect. I'm just glad you found such a good friend in Mr. Sallow. I believe it's been a difficult year for him. He was lucky to have you.
Thank you, Professor.
No need to discuss it further. What I would like to discuss is your wizard's field guide. May I see it?
Of course. What do you think, Professor?
I think you've been busy this year. I see some progress here, but quite a bit of your field guide has yet to be completed. Fortunately, you do have some time to prepare for your OWLs. I will confess, I had a sense about you from that first moment you came bursting in, late, to the sorting ceremony. I am pleased to see that my instincts were correct. To think you've only been with us a year and you'll already be taking your OWLs, well, it's nothing short of astonishing.
Thank you, Professor, for everything.
You are most welcome. I look forward to seeing what you do during the rest of your time with us.
Revelio. Hogsmeade, here I come.
I simply pretended.
You're back. Nice to see you again. What are we looking for today? Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
Hello there. Come on in. Plenty to look at here. Let's look at what we have, shall we? Nothing like finding just the right thing, is there? Nothing like finding just the right thing, is there? Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help.
What do we have here? A demiguise. Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
Good thing the Ministry banned underage sorcery.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Deke would like to talk with you when you have a moment. Deke would like to talk with you when you have a moment. Deke would like to talk with you when you have a moment. like to talk with you when you have a moment. Would like to talk with you when you have a moment. Deke would like to talk with you when you have a moment.
Revelio. Revelio.
Deke would like to talk with you when you have a moment. Deke would like to talk with you when you have a moment. Deke would like to talk with you when you have a moment.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
Huh.
Not enough reflection
Toadstool ale.
Are you ready to put an end to Harlow?
I'm ready to do what's needed to take Harlow down. I know you have a plan.
We must gather information from the friends of Mr. Bickle that Archie and Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Agabus Filbert, Otto Dibble, and Mr. and Mrs. Rabe.
All right.
I suggest that you speak with each of them while I head to the Hogshead. I saw some Ashwinders heading there. And as my mother would never go near the Hogshead, she is less likely to learn of my activities than if I were to wander the village questioning its residents.
Very well. I'll speak with them, see what I can learn.
I knew I could rely on you. We need to know how they are being blackmailed by Harlow. Meet me here after you have spoken with them. Hopefully, by the time you return, I will be able to move a bit more freely.
Mrs. Rabe should be nearby.
Oh, Isco, what have I done?
Mrs. Rabe, I wondered if I might speak with you about Theophilus Harlow. I'm a friend of the Bickles and I'm trying to gather evidence against him.
Poor Joanna and little Archie. And now Harlow has taken my darling Isco.
What do you mean? Why?
I'm a security guard at Gringotts, and my husband is a curse breaker for them. Harlow approached me about helping him extort my colleagues into giving him treasures from the vaults.
And you declined?
Of course I declined. Repeatedly. I thought they'd given up, until I came home one night and found my husband gone, and a note affixed to my door with a knife. The note stated that I only had a few days to reconsider helping with some banking needs, and that my husband would appreciate it if I acted quickly. But the help Harlow wants is help that I cannot give, and my dearest Isco is paying the price.
Thank you, Mrs. Rabe. Knowing the lengths that Harlow will go to is helpful, albeit more than disturbing.
Mr. Bickle was trying to help us, but now he's gone. I don't know what to do.
I shall do all I can to get evidence against Harlow, Mrs. Rabe.
Very well. Here's the note I received. You must be careful as well. Please don't put yourself in danger.
Some evidence worth hanging on to.
Thank you.
Revelio.
I hope it's not too late.
Now, to find Mr. Bickle's other two friends. Accio! Revelio. Otto Dibble works at Gladrags. I should check there.
Please tell me you didn't take it. But perhaps it's been here all along.
Mr. Dibble, may I speak with you? It's about Theophilus Harlow.
I've nothing to say about him. May I interest you in a stunning cravat today?
Please, sir, I'd like to help. I spoke to Mrs. Bickle.
You know the Bickles? All right, but we must be discreet. Can't have Mr. Hill hearing this.
I know Mr. Hill. He was kind to me the day of the troll attack.
Oh, he's a good man, but even he wouldn't understand about Harlow. It started a few weeks ago. I was distracted, reading a note, when you-know-who came into the shop. I hid the note behind the counter and offered to help him. He stared at me for a moment, then asked me to check on an order he'd placed. I went into the storeroom to check on what turned out to be a non-existent order. When I returned, he was holding the note.
What was in the note?
It was a note from Rosie Hill, Mr. Hill's daughter. You see, we've been, well, secretly engaged these past 6 months. We haven't told Mr. Hill yet. I dare say he has higher hopes for her. Harlow advised me in no uncertain terms that my relationship with Rosie, not to mention my employment here, depended upon my cooperation.
What does he ask you to do?
It all happened so quickly. In an instant, he took a very expensive scarf from the counter, pocketed it, and smiled. He said, "Your secret is safe as long as I can supply my lady friend with delightful items like this every so often." I've been able to cover for his requests until now with some creative bookkeeping, but I can't keep it up for much longer. I'm terrified to say anything. I could never live without Rosie.
Thank you for telling me. I'm gathering evidence to take Harlow down.
I would love nothing more than to see him rotting in Azkaban, but be careful. He's an awful man and incredibly dangerous. As for Rosie's letter, should you happen upon it, I have committed it to memory. You may destroy it immediately.
Understood.
Now hurry off before Mr. Hill returns. Where was I?
We're on the right track. Now to find the last of Mr. Bickle's friends. Revelio!
Off on another adventure, are we?
Agabus Filbert must be around here somewhere.
Hello there.
Excuse me, Mr. Filbert. I wondered if I might speak with you about your dealings with Theophilus Harlow. I hope to ease Mrs. Bickle's mind by gathering evidence against him.
Oh, tragic what happened to Bickle. He wanted me to speak out against Harlow for an act of violence committed against me. But I feared Harlow's retaliation, and so I refused.
If you had spoken out against him as Mr. Bickle asked, perhaps Harlow would be locked away by now.
Perhaps. But perhaps I would have suffered a similar fate.
You said that Harlow committed an act of violence against you. Could you tell me what happened?
Before my extraordinary wife, Dulcibella, passed away, she had just completed a small book of poetry. As a surprise for her birthday, one she never had the chance to celebrate, I had the book beautifully bound and plated in gold. One day, Harlow came calling to punish me for having spoken out against the Neanderthals that comprise Rookwood's lot. Before I knew it, I'd been petrified, and Harlow was rifling through my home. He found the book of poetry, with its exquisite gold plating. I watched helplessly, lying there in my entranceway as he walked away with the book, laughing as he went. I was shaken to my core. Still am, to be honest.
I imagine you fear Harlow retaliating again, but do you mind if I share this information with Officer Singer?
I suppose I have no choice. This extortion can't go on forever. You can pass it on to anyone who may be willing to help. Harlow does not like people talking. as you already know.
I've spoken with Mr. Bickle's friends. Now to find Natty.
Ministry's good work.
House elves.
Find myself scurrying.
It's not like Natty to be late. She said she was going to the Hog's Head. Perhaps I'll find her there.
Historically.
Natty must be around here somewhere. Natty's wand. She can cast without it. She wanted me to find this. She's in trouble. Revelio will show me where she was taken. Revelio!
Nosy little students get what's coming to them.
Revelio!
What?
Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly. The footprints led to this room. There must be another way forward. Accio! Door. Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly.
How did I get mixed up in this?
I'd better be sure I'm not seen.
Not gonna work. Using that girl as bait. Amber's coming for her. We ought to just kill her.
Arlo says her friend would be reckless enough. He wants them alive.
Only a Hogwarts student would be arrogant enough to come in here alone.
Just keep an eye out.
Lower Hogsfield needs some stocks after our visit.
Oh.
Let's finish this job and be done with it. Waste of time, this is.
I hope Rookwood knows what he's doing. I don't want to work with goblins. Not now, not ever. Rookwood's gone mad. Got my eyes and my hands. Very
It's Totalis.
Stand here all day waiting for Rookwood to work for him. He can fight his own battles. When you're done here, I'm going straight to the hotel. Girl's been nothing but trouble. About time you locked her up.
Metropolis Totalis.
I'll tell you that. You'll jump on us first chance he gets. You've been straying from your... Customers keeps the fine print, and I have to break a few bones. I've raided Rockborough more times than I can count. They're incapable of defending themselves.
Be on the lookout for the girl's friend, if they're daft enough to try to come through here.
Everyone in Upper Hogsfield shudders when they see me coming, and rightfully so. I've robbed every travelling vendor that's passed through here. They never see it coming. I may go to Hogsmeade later, stir up some trouble. They need to be reminded.
The fog blighted us for this time of grief, nonetheless, we have good spoils for our efforts. And so should we hold our heads.
Revelio.
What? Lower Hogsfield needs some slots on the hour. That's it. Let's finish this. Time, this is. I hope Rookwood knows what he's doing.
Revelio.
What are we even doing here? We ought to be at the Hog's Head. This is a waste of our time. I don't want to work with goblins. Not now, not ever. Rookwood's gone mad. How did I get mixed up in this? Doing Rookwood's work for him?
Hey! We should speak to her again. Perhaps she'll tell us where we can find that friend of hers.
She's determined to say nothing. The boss will deal with her when he arrives.
I've had enough of Spellcroft. Hope I never have to see it again.
Expulsion! Expulsion! Flash of inspiration! Death from above! Expulsion! 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 Ha! Stupendous! Expulsion! My
Quite productive. You're no match for me. You're going to...
Natty must be here somewhere.
You found us. I knew you would realize I had left my wand for you.
Over here. I need your help.
Mr. Rabe, Daisy told me you'd been abducted.
You spoke with my wife. How is she?
Worried about you. Are you all right?
I am all right. Thank you for coming. These locks are cursed, and there's an anti-apparition jinx on the cells. Even Natty's skill with wandless magic cannot free us. I need you to find my wand.
Use mine. We'll find yours together once you're out of there.
I need my wand for this. Using one with which I have no connection may not work as well or as quickly, and we cannot risk detection.
I shall do my best. Any idea where it might be?
It's nearby. I can sense it.
Understood. I'll find it.
Your friend Natty was not able to summon my wand. It must be blocked by something.
Revelio.
My wand is somewhere in this room. I can tell.
Revelio.
Let's finish this job and be done with it. Waste of time, is it?
Lumos.
Any luck with my wand? Please. You must find it. Quickly.
Wingardium Leviosa. Reparo. Revelio. Mr. Rabe's wand could be in there. If Natty couldn't summon Mr. Rabe's wand from herself, it must be blocked by something. Mr. Rabe's wand! He'll be glad to have this back. Mr. Rabe, I found your wand.
Well done. I knew it was nearby. Now, you best stand back. One never knows how a curse will react to being broken.
Revelio.
Thank you, Mr. Isco.
My pleasure. And thank you, my friend. We owe our lives to your bravery. I may be too weak to disapparate with you both, but I can try.
You go ahead. Find Officer Singer. We will get out of here on our own.
Very well. But be careful.
Lumos.
Thank you, my young friends.
Be prepared for a fight. These Ashwinders must pay.
Has your brain been infested with bugdemons? A maneuver like that could have got us killed.
Do that again, and I'll... Will you hold still? Expulsion!
Nice try!
Such agility! Flash steel inspiration! My what are your thoughts on?
Back for more.
I can't...
Here I find you. Seductor. Expelliarmus. Seductor. Confringo. Potato. Class little Sego.
Expulsion! Death from above! Quite conductive, aren't we? What are your thoughts on electricity? Accio.
They got what they deserved.
Revelio. The book of poems that was taken from Agabus Filbert. He'll be thrilled to have this back. Otto Dibble's love letter from Rosie. He wanted me to destroy this if I found it. Revelio.
Revelio.
Lumos.
Lumos.
Let's find Officer
Revelio.
Once and for all.
Natsai Onai. I should have known. And you, the troll dispatcher. Oh, thank goodness the two of you are safe. Isco Rabe told me a couple of students had rescued him. Should have known it was you two.
Is Mr. Rabe all right?
He is. I sent him home to his wife. Miss Onai, your mother will not be pleased to learn that you're still risking your safety pursuing these dangerous men.
Actually, Officer Singer, Natty and I learned of several Hogsmeade residents who've had their lives threatened by the Ashbinders. In addition to abducting Mr. Rabe to blackmail his wife and Natty, they've also extorted Agabus Filbert and Otto Dibble.
I will look into all of that. As for the two of you, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but you are taking great risk. Next time, please let the authorities handle the Ashwinders.
Yes, officer. Do you have enough evidence to take down Harlow and the rest of Rookwood's lot?
Well, it's certainly a good start. We shall see. But you can leave this to me now. Natsai, you may wish to speak with your mother about this before I do.
My mother will not like this. Thank you again for rescuing me. We shall speak soon.
Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this.
Revelio.
This must be the castle where Miss Coffee's Niffler ran away. Now to find a way inside. Now here's...
I don't mind breaking a few bones.
Ashwinders! I'd better find a way around them. Or perhaps through them.
You're the one who stole the rest of them. You're about to regret.
I'm just warming up.
Expulsion!
You'll betray your little saviour.
No matter how many expulsion! To your knees! From above!
Oh, what's the light in your eyes?
Arresto momentum.
That's just the beginning.
Expulsion!
Thought you had me there.
Expulsion! Incendia! Expulsion! That's the... Expulsion! Second!
Is that the best you got?
Here.
Might want to look up.
Arresto momentum. Confringo.
Quite conductive, aren't we?
Rookwood don't no match for me.
Confringo.
Better next time. Potato!
Oh, very.
Expulsion! That's proper people, that is!
Arresto momentum.
Perhaps you want to give up?
Now you're just getting on my nerves.
Hold still!
Expulsion!
Arresto momentum. Confringo.
Come, expulsion! You're embarrassing yourself!
Arresto momentum.
You haven't got... Reducto! Reducto! Reducto!
To your knees!
Had him?
Reducto!
Of inspiration.
Reducto!
That's just the beginning.
Die for that.
Arresto momentum. Confringo. Revelio. Knowing a meat, he's likely studied here. Revelio. I know what that means. Merlin trial. Compulso. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Protego. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. That's that. Settled. Revelio. Abandoned long ago, no doubt. Revelio. Revelio. Lumos. I hope the Ashwinders haven't done anything with Rococo. Where in Merlin's name am I? Revelio. Confringo. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Confringo. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. More treasure. Rococo must have been through here. Levioso! This can't be it. Must be a way through.
Accio! Wingardium Leviosa. Accio! Confringo! Leviosa! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Accio! Leviosa! Deporto! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Accio! Revelio! Wingardium Leviosa. Reparo. Reparo. Wingardium Leviosa.
There we go. Ashwinders.
You can't keep your eyes off a pretty lass, you can't. When you lift them up rocky, you fall to pieces.
Confringo! Potato!
Are you even trying? Rookwoods don't go down easy.
This is not going well for you.
What are your thoughts on?
Petrificus totalis!
Expulsion!
There we go!
Expulsion! Might want to look up.
Now, this has become personal.
Treasure? That Niffler's certainly leaving quite a trail.
Expulsion! You're no match for me. Quite conductive, aren't we?
Petrificus totalis!
Coward!
You'll feel that tomorrow. If you last that long.
To your knees!
Petrificus totalis!
Dreadful lot.
Reduction! Expulsion! I'll make that one hurt. Hang on! You're having the knack at all!
Expulso! Mighty little coward. What you done? What are you
Electricity.
Death from above!
Nobody will believe I defeated an Ashwinder by myself. Revelio. I better watch my step in here. Revelio. Revelio. Lumos. I should follow the treasure to find that Niffler. Revelio. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Revelio. Confringo! Accio! Glacius! Confringo! Revelio. Confringo! Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Confringo. Revelio.
Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Places. Revelio.